guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please let's press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 10:39 a.m.
Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. On this day in 1874, legendary escapologist Harry Houdini was born. Perhaps his wildest stunt was when he was handcuffed, shackled, and stuffed inside a 1,500-pound whale. He freed himself in just 15 minutes.
Sorry guys, I've actually woken up in a happy mood this morning. I'm not going to let anything upset me. Well, I'm going to try not to. So I've just come back from taking Max for a walk and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've taken some photographs. I've had some fun and we managed to walk around the field, totally no one on it. So me and Max had a game with each other, didn't we? We went round that field completely on our own. And then the elderly couple that I've written about in my diary that looked like they've been together for ages were walking around the field as I was coming off the field. An elderly couple came on the field and walked around it together. Before I went out this morning, my mum called me. My mum Jennifer called me. She called me late. Jennifer called me quite late in the morning. I think we're both tending to lie in now because there's no one to meet, there's nothing to really do. So me and my mum, well, I'm getting up later than I usually do. And I'm not worrying about what other people think or say. So my mum gave me a call at 9:34 this morning and I hadn't gone out with Max. And she mentioned about going shopping. I'm not going shopping today. I've got to catch up on the housework. I've got to do a bit of mopping, a bit of washing up. I also want to have a shower. I don't go out every single day. So I'm not going shopping today. I'm not going on the train. I'm not going on the bus. I can't drive. I've just taken Max for a walk. And time starts to go fast as you get older. It starts whizzing past. And I want to make the most of every day. But if you keep going out and you're not well like myself, it's gonna take a toll on your body. And I know when I'm tired and I need a rest. And I feel tired and I need a rest. Usually every morning I wake up to 50 messages or 50 friend requests from Facebook. And I hadn't got any. And I thought, great, it stopped. But it's just started again. Somebody said, in my line of work, I should be used to swearing and rude people. And I said to this guy, or woman, or whoever it is, bitch, that what work do you mean? Because I'm not working at the moment. The bankruptcy clerk job was in the 1990s. And I left that job when my first child got sick. He came down with liver disease. So we've got some jumped up idiot saying to me, in my line of work, I should be used to profanities. People swearing at me. That's what someone's just said, and they've called themselves Graham. And this is their words. They said, I'm going to find it in a moment. And let's go back to what my mum said this morning. Sue hadn't been round, so she said, I'm going to be quick because Sue's coming round to see me. She said, isn't it horrible being on your own? Isn't it horrible being on your own? And I said, well, no, it's not actually. If you're happy alone, it's not horrible. It can be quite good. Especially if you're in a stale, abusive relationship, being on your own could be good. And I said, I don't feel lonely. I've got Max. I'm happy with myself. I don't look at other people. I look to myself for advice. And I've woken up happy this morning. So she went, oh, it's horrible being alone. But she said Sue's coming round this morning, so she's not exactly on her own anyway. I went round to see my mum yesterday. So immediately that sinks into your brain, doesn't it? You digest the words over and over in your head. So I walked out of the flats and there was nobody about. Hardly anybody at all. There was nobody on the field. People came towards me, then walked around the other way. And my mum had said to me, "Isn't it horrible being on your own?" Well, no, it isn't, because I enjoyed a great big long walk with Max. I stayed out nearly an hour when I'm usually having to stay on there 10 minutes because I've got dogs chasing after Max. So thank you for that. It made my morning a lot brighter because I was allowed to let Max off the lead for a little bit and we had a play and a game, like hide and seek, so thank you. Saying that, everybody buggered off and I was completely on my own and I enjoyed myself. I took some really good photographs as well, which I've put on my Crystal Marshall's Facebook page, and they're going on to Instagram as well. So I'm just going to find this message from Graham. So, see if I can find it. So, my dating site. We're going to Matches, and Graham's actually got upset because he didn't like what I said back to him. So Graham's gone. Because I said, no one swore at me in my work when I had a job. No one swore at me. Why should someone want to swear at me when I'm at work? So he didn't like it. So when you say your honest opinion, if they don't like it, and I don't want a person that's making fun of me, saying that they're fat. He said he was fat. He said he was fat and he came out with a load of nasty words and he's gone, which is good. We've now got a message from Carl, C-A-R-L. What's Carl got to say for himself? Nothing. No, they're just telling me that we've matched. Tyron and Carl, and Graham is gone because, I mean, I have to be honest with people. When someone says to you that in your line of work, I expect you get sworn at, I don't find that funny at all. I don't know what they were insinuating because I'm not working at the moment. I've got chronic pain disability and I don't go to work, so I don't know what they're on about. I can only imagine they're saying I was a hooker, a prostitute, a disabled prostitute with half my teeth missing. I don't think so. I don't find your sense of humour very funny, whoever you are. I find it very sick and disturbing. They're a sexual pervert and an idiot. And I don't want to speak to somebody like that. I don't want to go out with somebody that's always thinking dirty things, the dirty side of something. So my mum rang me and she said, it's horrible being on your own. And I said, well, we discussed things yesterday and my mum said she didn't want to meet anybody. She was happy by herself. Now she's telling me that she's feeling a bit lonely. And Sue was coming round to see her. I mean, I don't need people. I don't need them. I'm a strong, resilient person, and when I used to take what people said, I don't take it anymore. Somebody would insult me right to my face and I would just say nothing. Now, if someone insults me, I don't shout, I don't get aggressive. I say, I don't agree with what you've just said. And they don't like it. They don't like a positive reaction, a positive person. They want to continue to be negative, put me down, say rude things and keep that as a one-way conversation of them being negative and derogatory towards me. But when you stop and you say, hang on a minute, what are you saying? Say that again. I don't agree with that. Then they shut up and they bugger off. And that's good, because I don't want to keep hearing their negative thoughts. And why would you say you're fat? You're on a dating site and you're saying you're fat. Why would you say that? You would say you're bubbly, you're cheeky and large. You wouldn't say, oh, I'm fat and ugly, nobody wants me, would you? Why would you say that on a dating site? You want someone to be attracted to you, not think, oh my God. You know, if you go to a date and you are a bit large, or you've got a scar or something, don't draw attention to it. Don't go up to somebody and say, oh, I'm fat, oh, I've got an ugly scar. Don't say that. These things are positive to you. You're bubbly, you're large and vivacious. My scar is my badge. I wear it with pride. And you say, well, oh, yes, I've got this scar. This is what happened. I'm a brave, resilient person. You don't, this idiot going to me, I'm fat. I'm ugly. Nobody wants me. Well, you know, either you are thinking that about yourself. And if you're thinking about that about me, you can stuff that in the bin where you came from. You piece of trashy shit. You ain't upsetting me with your jealous lies. Never ever think of yourself in a negative manner. If you've got a flaw, it's your beauty, and someone will love you and care about you if you wear it with pride. Don't listen to negative people, right? Don't listen to them. You will come out better listening to yourself. My flaw is my badge. It's my precious. It's mine. You haven't got it. And that's your loss. And if you're taking the mickey out of something that's mine, well, that's your loss, because it's not yours, it's mine. Scars can be beautiful. Birthmarks can be pretty. But birthmarks are unique. They're unusual. It's your precious thing. Don't let anybody say any different. I'm happy on my own. I've got some negative, evil, I don't know who they are, what they are, person, thing on my back trying to put me down every day because it makes them feel better. Well, it's not going to make them feel better anymore, because when they're finally discovered, they're going to be looking a right evil prick, aren't they? An evil prick. Sat there in their little tablet or their little laptop alone. Because if you're constantly harassing me, you're on your own. Because if that's all you've got to do all day, I feel sorry for you. Eaten up with jealous, evil crap. Negative. Go out and find somebody that cares about you, bully. Go out and find someone that actually cares about you. Because although I'm on my own, I get messages and emails from people that do care about me. They do ask if I'm okay, and they're positive. I don't need your negative shit in my life. Take it somewhere else. I would never start a conversation with somebody on a dating site. Hello, I'm fat and ugly.